stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good evening and welcome to the 2019 Piqua Junior Honor Society induction ceremony. My name is Jeff Clark and it is my privilege to serve as principal here at Piqua Junior High School. We're here tonight to recognize and honor the hard work and dedication to academic achievement of these students. Many of these students maintain this level of excellence even while participating in advanced-paced classes. Each of these young men and women exhibit the values and characteristics required to be an outstanding student, and our Honor Society officers will highlight those characteristics for us tonight. You, as parents and other family members, have been the support system behind the scenes for these students, and I appreciate your commitment to assisting these young people in their success. Your support and guidance will be crucial in their continued achievement. Thank you for all you do, and thank you for being here tonight to join us in honoring the newest inductees of Piqua Junior Honor Society. At this time, I would like to introduce Laura Walters, our Honor Society advisor.
Good evening and welcome to the 2019 Piqua Junior Honor Society induction of new members. I am Laura Walters, advisor for the Piqua Junior Honor Society. To be inducted into Piqua Junior Honor Society, a 7th or 8th grade student must qualify in the areas of scholarship, character, leadership, and service. Students must maintain a 3.6 GPA, be leaders in and out of school, be of service to their school, home, and community, and always be of honorable character. Conducting the ceremony today are this year's officers, President Savannah Cox, Chairman of Scholarship Ida Buchter, Chairman of Service Dion Eichelberger, Secretary Lauren Barr. Also helping with the ceremony is member Zoe Leisure. President Savannah Cox will now call on the current members to escort our new members on the stage.
Inductee Landon Adams and Mickey Anderson, escorted by Jordan Adkins. Inductees Simon Baker and Jacob Beasley, escorted by Trista Boki. Inductees Alyssa Brock and Garrett Brown, escorted by Libby Bradley. Inductees Keisha Carlotta and Leanne Casey, escorted by Michaela Bragg. Inductees Jack Chappie and Elizabeth Copsey, escorted by Marissa Bragg. Inductees Brody Kurtner and Zach Edwards, escorted by Ryan Brown. Inductees Kaylee Elliott and Jacob Phelps, escorted by Nathan Beaker. Inductees Alexa Vogt and Ava Fuentes, escorted by Breeze Carey. Inductee Maren Thunderberg, escorted by Rachel Cavender. Inductee Deanna Gertner, escorted by Jacob Chen. Inductee Bailey Hayworth, escorted by Kylie Cremines. Inductee Jackson Hemmert, escorted by Alana Garner. Inductee Allison Hicks, escorted by Cadence Thorson. Inductee Jatayla Jones, escorted by Kelsey Eric. Inductee Sebastian Carabinas, escorted by Cadence Fergus. Inductee Brendan Kelly, escorted by Tori Foster. Inductee Emma Kidder, escorted by Eleni Grove. Inductee Braden Kohler, escorted by Lily Hennig. Inductee Tate Coleman, escorted by Zachary Haney. Inductee Gracie LaPointe, escorted by Reagan Howard. Inductee Brooklyn Lark, escorted by Landon Lawson. Inductee Ben Levy, escorted by Carson Mexicoff. Inductee Sierra Leonard, escorted by Anna Monroe. Inductee Roman Medley, escorted by Brady Uhl. Inductee Isabella Murray, escorted by Kaylee Phipps. Inductee Jasmine Oswald, escorted by Zane Pratt. Inductee Bryce Phillips, escorted by William Ratliff. Inductee Emma Piran, escorted by McKenna Randell. Inductee Alex Preston, escorted by Sam Smeezing. Inductee Emma Preston, escorted by Jordan Slife. Inductee Richard Price, escorted by Braden Soliday. Inductee Torrin Schulte, escorted by Ella Soto Garcia. Inductee Braylon Shaner, escorted by Tarika Sutter. Inductees Kirsten Chaneyfeld and Olivia Stump, escorted by Haley Tyson. Inductees Abby Smay and Ashlyn Sullivan, escorted by Cadence Wall. Inductees Audrey Toby and Avery Wiley, escorted by Matthew Weiser. Membership to Piqua Junior Honor Society is earned by the effective demonstration of the 5 qualities held in high esteem by the society. We will review these qualities for the candidates. This year, each officer has written their own explanation of the importance of each quality. I represent leadership. When you look this word up on Google, you find definitions like the action of leading a group or organization, or the state or position of being a leader. But what does it truly mean to be a leader? You do not have to run an important organization or movement in order to embody this trait. You can be a leader just by picking up trash or being nice to everyone you meet. These acts show people that they can do it too. Then, more and more people are exposed to this and follow in the footsteps of that one person. That is what it truly means to be a leader. Junior Honor Society, whether new or old, embodies this trait and empowers people to be at their best.
I represent scholarship. Scholarship is striving to constantly further your knowledge, being studious, and being willing to go the extra mile. Being committed to learning is important because it can lead to beneficial opportunities. Scholarship is in our school with every test we take. Learning can affect your future by helping you achieve your goal. B.B. King once said, "The beautiful thing about learning is nobody can take it away from you." Every student should remember this while striving to meet their educational goals.
I represent service. Service is helping or doing work for someone else. That could be by donating food, money, or just raising awareness for issues around the world. Service is incredibly important because without service, people in Africa would go without water, people in California who lost their homes to wildfires would have no place to go, and the homeless wouldn't have food to eat. Service is an important part of any community, and anyone can do it. This year, Piqua Junior Honor Society's big service was called Warm for Winter, in which we gathered mittens and hats for the Bethany Center. That is service. That is how service impacts the world.
I represent citizenship. The definition of citizenship is a position or status of being a citizen in a particular community. It is important to take action in being an involved student. Citizenship is displayed all around our school, and today we are welcoming many 7th and 8th graders who have shown citizenship while being at PJHS. I represent character. This word has a couple of definitions, but the most important definition is this: the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. Character is simply the person one chooses to be. Having good character means being kind, compassionate, and doing good because you have that goodness in your heart. I believe that each of the new inductees shows good character, and hope that they will continue to show good character as they move forward in their life. You have heard the principles explained to you. All members and inductees, please stand. Let each of you repeat after me the pledge of this society. I pledge myself always to seek the light of truth, to hold scholarly habits, to engage in worthy service, and to lead forward in all things that shall advance the welfare of the school. As president of the Piqua Junior Honor Society, I welcome you to membership in our organization. I hope that your days as an active member will long be remembered.
Our first guest speaker of the night, Samantha Martin, has participated in Science Olympiad for 6 years, been a member of the marching band for 5 years, and has also been involved in audio hype for 4 years. Samantha has also been a part of Academic Challenge, History Day, Link Leaders, and Art Club. She has participated in various service events through National Honor Society, including Big Brothers Big Sisters. Samantha has been awarded Top 100 twice, and has been on the honor roll for every semester of her high school career. Her future plans are to attend The Ohio State University to major in biochemistry, with plans to eventually become an anesthesiologist. And we wish her the best in her endeavors. Please welcome Samantha Martin.
service, scholarship, citizenship, and character. In my time as a student in the Piqua City School District, I have learned the importance of these qualities in and out of the classroom. Now, I'll try to keep this pretty simple because I know how excited all of you are to be recognized for your hard work tonight. Leadership. It may not seem like something everyone can demonstrate, but you don't have to be the president of a club or the captain of a team to do it. In my case, I was a section leader in marching band. I was responsible for helping people if they were confused or answering questions whenever they needed to. Leadership is a lot of hard work and not just a title. I've stayed late, gotten up early, and worked hard without recognition just to make sure that everyone was ready when competition time came around. I have learned that a good leader is not one that thinks of themselves, but one that works hard with the well-being of others in mind and not their own recognition. Scholarship is not only a good GPA and good test scores. As you all know, scholarship is the hard work, sleepless nights, and endless hours of studying that go into achieving those things. Most of us have been plagued by procrastination, and because of that, have spent time working until the last minute. Many people do not realize the extent of the work that students do to achieve something as simple as an A in class. It doesn't just come naturally as many people assume it does. When most people think of service, they only think of things like volunteering at a nursing home or donating things to a homeless shelter. While those things are both great examples, there are other forms of service as well. Service can be something as simple as tutoring someone in math or mentoring someone younger than you. I've done my fair share of community service, but the service that stands out the most is recycling. I've been helping the National Honor Society with recycling at the high school every Tuesday and Thursday this school year. We go around and empty all of the teachers' recycling bins, but it's often looked over. I, and all of my friends that help, do not volunteer for the recognition. I mean, no one goes around playing in trash for fun. But we also don't expect a big thank you for doing something so simple. The thing that sets you all apart from your other students is your willingness to do thankless jobs without expecting recognition or justification for doing the work. In order to be accepted into an organization like this, you need to show unique and outstanding character. You may be very outgoing, or smart, or kind, or maybe all of those things. You may be willing to go out of your way to help someone, or you may put immense work into your classes. Nonetheless, you are all here because you have a unique combination of characteristics that set you apart from your class. So with that being said, congratulations on your induction tonight, and make sure to continue your hard work long into the future.
Our next guest speaker, Mason Darner, is the Vice President of National Honor Society, President of Interact Club, and the Vice President of Keep Club at Piqua High School. He is on the Ohio Attorney General Ambassador Board and has been a member of Ohio Youth in Government for 4 years while being a committee chair during his junior and senior years. Mason has traveled internationally with CISV, an international peace organization. He was named Good Citizen by the Daughters of the American Revolution, was selected as a Hugh O'Brien Youth Ambassador, and was invited to a national conference on surgery at the University of Chicago. Mason has been a mentor with Big Brothers Big Sisters for 2 years and helps coordinate various blood drives at Piqua High School. Meanwhile, he has worked as a shift leader at Coldstone Creamery in Troy. Mason hopes to attend University of Chicago to major in neuroscience with a pre-medical track. He ultimately hopes to pursue a career in neurosurgery, and we wish him the best in his future endeavors. Please welcome Mason Darner.
Good evening. As Ms. Walters said, my name is Mason Darner, and I'm the Vice President of Piqua High School National Honor Society. First and foremost, I want to congratulate you all on this utmost impressive accolade. Each of you were selected because you stand out from your peers. In addition to your academic scholarship, you also exemplify leadership, service, citizenship, and strong character in your day-to-day life. Not too long ago, I was seated where you are, anxiously awaiting to be inducted. You see, in my mind, I believe my induction was the final step in finally becoming a member of what was National Junior Honor Society. On the contrary, it was just the beginning. With your induction comes a lifelong commitment to uphold and demonstrate the 5 pillars of PJHS. Scholarship is a commitment to learning. Knowledge is one of the greatest gifts because no matter how much money you have, where you live, or what car you drive, no one can take your knowledge from you. I used to be what some people call a perfectionist. This is, that I would strive to be perfect in everything that I did, and when I fell short, I would be so upset with myself that I believed I was a failure. As a lifelong learner, you should value your mistakes and learn from them, for they will make you better. While it may be impossible for you to be the best in the world, you can certainly be the best for the world. Leadership should be shown by having a positive influence on your school and community. You not only should take initiative in class and school activities, but try to aid others in achieving a common goal. Throughout high school, I've held a variety of elected positions. While each of these roles have required me to be a leader, I have come to realize that you do not need to hold office to be as such. Opportunities of service arise many times throughout the day's work. A willingness to help others without recognition should be a quality you seek in your membership of PJHS. For me, this arose when I came across an elderly man struggling to get his motorized scooter up the incline to his residence. Although it was pouring rain, I didn't hesitate to pull my car over and help him up the hill. Yes, it may have been more convenient for me to continue driving, just as many others did, but I felt obligated to uphold the core value of service. Freedom and justice are also very important to me. During my tenure as a committee chair for the Ohio Youth in Government, I've come to value these commodities. Citizenship is not just being a member of a group or society. A student who demonstrates citizenship understands civic involvement and maintains an active role within these positions. Character is the force within each individual that distinguishes that person from others. A student of good character is cooperative and demonstrates high standards of honesty and reliability. It is strong character which gives each person individuality and guides one through life. As John F. Kennedy once said, with great success comes great responsibility, and to whom much is given, much is expected. So I challenge each of you to hold yourselves to a higher standard. Live out each day with these 5 pillars in mind so that your school and community can be positively impacted through your actions and good deeds. Once again, congratulations and best of luck in the future endeavors.
Good evening. My name is Chad Albers. I'm the assistant principal here at Piqua Junior High. And it's an honor for me to close this evening ceremony by congratulating each and every one of you for this outstanding accomplishment. I know it's not easy. You did a great job. And we look forward to following your continued successes. And as Mason stated, it's just the beginning. And to show our appreciation to those of you that came here to honor our newest inductees, we'd like to invite you to help yourselves to the cookies and the pastries that our staff donated for this special event that's located in by the concession stand this here at the back of our auditorium. And our last event that we're going to do is try to orchestrate a photo opportunity for our newest inductees here on the stage. So Mrs. Barhorst will be taking a picture for our yearbook, which if you guys could try to stay in the rows that you're in and line up here on the steps, and then we'll adjust as necessary. After that's done, after Mrs. Barhorst is able to get a few pictures for the yearbook, then parents feel free to take some photos yourselves. So you guys can just be patient as people get those photos up. Thank you.